Hi everybody, it's Jody from Everyday Nothings. It has been forever since I've made a video, so I thought I should make another one. So everybody else wants to know, update from Gastric sleeve. So now I am almost 8 months out. My surgery was February 6, 2017. And I am done 92 pounds. My pre-surgery weight was 280 even, which makes it easy to do my math. So I am now 188. Is that right? Yeah. So I'm down 92 pounds. It's insane. I'm starting to realize like I may actually hit the 100-pound mark, which when I started this journey, I really didn't know if I would or not. That puts me only about 5 pounds higher than 5 to 7 pounds higher than the lowest weight I ever maintained most of high school. I ranged from like 180 to 183, so it was pretty stable in there. And then in my 20s, with the help of my doctor, I did get down there for about a year or so. I don't know if that counts as maintaining, but I got back down there in my mid-20s. So that would be crazy. If I got there, I'm kind of like, oh my gosh, what if I actually get there again? But then I think, what if I go lower than that? I don't even know what that looks like. I mean, obviously my body is different than I was in high school anyway, just because of, getting older. I am 40, but never been less. I've dropped down into the 170s a couple of times, but never could maintain it. So anyway, that's where I'm 92 pounds out. I am pretty much healed. Any problems I'm having? I do get acid reflux occasionally. I haven't been able to identify a pattern yet. It only happens at night, but it's pretty bad. Like I've woken up kind of like choking. It feels like after you throw up and if you kind of gag on it a little bit, that's what it feels like. It's like vomit. And I've woken up choking on it before. So it's pretty bad. But it doesn't happen very often, like a couple times a month maybe. I've tried to like figure out, foods I'm eating, like my last thing that I'm eating before bed or even earlier in the day, or what time I'm eating, and I really haven't been able to figure out a pattern yet. So I don't really know. It's not bad enough to need medication or anything. Like I said, it only happens a couple of times a month-ish. That's an issue. Vegetables, I think I mentioned in my last video, maybe not, that I was having a hard time digesting vegetables, cooked or raw. They made me really sick, really uncomfortable, like pain in my stomach and that, which I guess isn't terribly uncommon. Apparently especially raw ones are more difficult to digest, but even cooked ones are harder for your body to digest, according to my nutritionist. So I just recently I had a salad last night, and it was okay. It was definitely much better than it was before, but I did have a lot of gas and a lot of pain in my stomach, just like right after, maybe for a half an hour afterwards. So I don't know if I'm ready to like get a salad at a restaurant yet, because it's that uncomfortable that I don't really want to be out somewhere. But if we're at home, I think I'm okay to start eating more vegetables and that. Cooked vegetables I haven't done a whole lot of, bites here and there, and they've been fine. So that's really it. Everything else is doing well. My carb intake is about double what my nutritionist wants. But she also said that I'm losing weight so quickly, and said basically she wouldn't worry about it just yet. But if I started to stall at a weight that I wasn't happy at, then I can reduce that. My protein intake is good. I'm hitting usually 60 to 80 grams a day. So that's good. Carbs, like I said. Exercise, I'm not exercising yet. I'm kind of restricted to my exercises. I mentioned that before because of my back injury, so I'm kind of restricted what I can do anyway. And then now I kind of almost want to do it almost like a challenge, because I kind of want to see how much I'm going to lose without exercising. I think at some point I will want to exercise, whether for weight loss or just to like tone up and stuff. Loose skin, I do have loose skin. Some that I know is attributed to my weight gain. I had loose skin already in my stomach from my pregnancies, even dating back to my first pregnancy 9 years ago. So I knew, even without the weight loss, like you can tell the difference. If you've had loose skin, you kind of know like how it feels is different, and the texture, I don't know how to describe it. It's just different. You know that it's loose skin. So I knew I had loose skin. So the fact that I've lost so much weight just kind of like exacerbates that issue. So I definitely am looking forward to plastics, but we'll probably wait. I know they recommend 2 years. So, and I'm still losing, so it would be kind of silly to do it now. So, but I'm definitely looking forward to getting that taken care of. It's I'm not comfortable with it. Oh, and I also think I haven't asked my doctor yet, but I suspect that I have diastasis recti. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. From my second pregnancy, that's when the muscles of your abdominal wall actually separate, and it basically leaves you with a permanent. You kind of look like you're a few months pregnant, always, no matter how much weight you lose. And I suspect that I have that. I've actually suspected that since before the surgery, just by the way my stomach was shaped. There are exercises they say that you can do to help them, but I'm a little wary because from everything I've read, if you do them incorrectly, you'll make it worse. So I'm a little wary of trying these exercises, because if I do them right, it will help. It won't get rid of the problem. Surgery is the only way to correct it. It will help the problem. But if I do them wrong, I will exacerbate the problem. I'm not that confident in my form, to be honest. So anyway, so I suspect that I have that. So I definitely want the full tummy tuck someday, where they take over the skin, sew up my muscle wall, and then probably breast lift. Something. Anyway, kind of babbling now. Oh, my hair has stopped falling out. I have some pretty good regrowth up here. It's long enough now that I can actually see the little spikies myself. I did cut it short just to help the regrowth. I think it helped it not show quite as much when it was thinning, is to have like this long straggly hair. And then to help the regrowth blend in as it's like growing in. So, you know, basically it'll hit this length sooner, right? So I'm keeping it short, at least until it all grows in. I actually kind of like it. I never liked my hair short before. It's okay. I feel a little, well, when I do it, I didn't do it today, but when I do it, I kind of feel a little sassy. A little sassy hair. But I'm trying to think, anything else related to surgery? I think that's all related to my surgery. What else has happened since the last time I checked in? So homeschooling, we're homeschooling preschool and 4th grade for Jenna. Of course, like most homeschoolers, subjects aren't all in the same grade, but we consider her 4th grade. That's going really, really well. Oh, potty training. Help me with potty training, people. Jillian is almost 3.5. She can go, I think, most of the time. She doesn't want to. She flat out refuses. She does not want to go in the potty. She does not want to wear panties. She wants to wear pull-ups. In fact, right now, the incentive I'm using is if she wants to wear pull-ups, she has to go in the potty at least once. And then she wear pull-ups the next day. And then if she doesn't, then she has to wear panties. Which I kind of don't like, because it makes panties a punishment. But I didn't make it a punishment. I tried to make it exciting. Her grandma, my mom, bought her Hello Kitty panties because that's what she wanted. And then she asked me for Peppa Pig panties. And we were so excited for like a day. And then we decided we don't like panties. We want pull-ups. She wants to wear pull-ups. I don't know. But then I tried to force the issue and just make her wear panties. Because I really felt like she could, because if you tell her you have to go or you're going to wear panties, she'll go. She'll go once, sometimes twice. She's hollered at me for the bathtub before. Mommy, I need to go pee-pee. I'll go put her in the potty. She'll go in the potty. Like, she knows when she has to go, right? So you think she's pretty good. So the first time I took her in panties, she did great at the house. I thought she was doing great. Then she soaked through and didn't even seem to notice that she soaked through. It was like she didn't even feel it. Jenna was like, Jill, you soaked? She said, no, I didn't. So I don't even know. I'm kind of happy what's in. Like, I feel like she can, but she's just kind of flat out refusing. But then other times, you know, like we try to force the panty issue and the potty issue, and then she doesn't even seem to realize that she's going. So I don't know what it is. Part part of me feels like I need to force the issue and get rid of all the pull-ups and just put her in panties and that's it. And part of me says, you know what, she will get there when she gets there, just chill. And I basically kind of waffle between the two. Not to her, just mentally. Like, I don't outwardly do that, but mentally I kind of waffle between the two of like, what should I do with this kid? So yeah, we got potty training. Oh, the 3-day potty training. I've also heard people call it the naked potty training, where you don't let them wear any pull-ups for 3 days straight. I would kind of like to do that. I really like to do that. We are not home 3 days in a row. Ever. I feel like I get one. Monday is our days at home. If we don't have any, like, nothing else comes up on the schedule, we're home Mondays. That's it. I can't stay home more than 3 days in a row. Like, we would have to miss so many. It's not fair to make Jenna miss her activities because Jill's potty training. Like, I don't feel like that's right or okay to do.